Hey everyone, it's the Yellow Chili, and we're back with another episode of Let's Play Empyrion Galactic Survival. We are running the Project Eden mod, but we're playing the standard Snow Starter scenario that was added in Alpha 12, and we are just about to start building our first base. We did find a medium armor in the meantime, and a couple of boosters that we put on. So we are now somewhat immune to the cold. I don't think we're completely immune. Like there are some spots, yeah, like right here you can see at the top right corner it's still a little bit too cold for us. Our cold resist is negative 14C, and once we move away from this portable heater, then we are at negative 20C, which is definitely too much. But we have decided to start the base right here. We are near like a body of water. It's not really a lake, it's probably like a lake swampish thing, and which is good for the future because we're going to need water to make O2 and fusion cells and stuff like that. So being near the water is always well, it's not required but recommended, I would say. We are also quite close to the POIs that we started well, not really looting, but we did pick up a few things, for instance our armor and boosters. And what is that, by the way? I thought I attached this in a way that that would make sense, but right now it looks like it's the only thing it does is block the light in the front. Anyways, like I said, we are about to start our base, so let's do that. We kind of have to find a spot for the base. I think we're just going to build it in open terrain, like somewhere over here. And I think I'm going to be using the drone for the majority of this, so I can stay close to the portable heater. Now, if you don't like base building in this game, then you might want to skip to the next video, because I think this is going to take at least half an hour, starting the base and maybe adding some stuff to it. So if you're not into base building, you might want to skip. Alright, let's see where we can place the core. I kind of want this core to be somewhat hidden in the ground. I don't want it to be too low because... actually, why not? Let's put it down like this. And then add the blocks on top of it so we have like a first layer sort of thing. I don't want the core to be visible from inside the base, so... Alright, did we make any base materials? No, we haven't. So what we're going to do is make a lot of concrete blocks, and we're probably going to need more crushed stone for that, so we can make more concrete to make the blocks. One block requires only one? Okay, and 2 stone dust give us 1 bag of cement. Stone dust, you get 20 out of 5 crushed stone. Alright, I think we're gonna need some more. We might just check the surroundings for rocks. Well, not a lot to check. But we don't have a drill yet, so mining this will probably take a long while. And I guess I'll see you once I've mined it. And we're back, and this only took about an hour. Well, not literally, but it took a while. So you guys should be glad that... oh wow, I don't think we can pick this up. No, we can't. Let's put that in here. Pick that up and put that in here. It gave us a fantastic 500 crushed stones, so we will not be short on concrete blocks anymore. I'm gonna put all that in here because we really don't need it right now. And I'm gonna take as many blocks as I can carry right now. Okay, I just realized this wasn't the smartest idea. Because these blocks, I think they're touching the ground here, but they won't be on the other side. So we're going to have to add another block underneath. Okay, I think the first thing we're going to want to do is make a container for the base. So we can hook ourselves up to the container and grab more concrete blocks. So let's do that right now. Yeah, I really don't love building a base like that with a drone. I'm usually more of a walk in and walk around kind of guy. So, plus we're gonna have to go there if we want to connect ourselves to the container, because the base doesn't have Wi-Fi yet. So let's put that down here. Wow, it's cold. Glad we have some cold resist. We'd be screwed otherwise. And shoot, I made a mistake. Okay, basically, I don't feel like grabbing the constructors right now and taking them over there. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna use the drone to connect to the base, because once you point at something and press P, you automatically have a connection no matter how far away you are. So we're gonna connect and immediately put that in here before this triggers, because this will be gone right now. But now we have it in this container, which in turn means we can now connect to it and actually continue constructing the base just like that. So we are going to have to move over to this side a little bit at least. And I think we're gonna want to make this wide and hope that it doesn't... Let's put one in here too. Warm up for a second, because it's so cold that even our protection doesn't really heat us up. Okay, I'm gonna put in these blocks here. So that we can safely make like a foundation for the base. Okay, we're out of blocks. And we're almost cold, so let's take care of that. We're gonna have to take care of our food problem. Okay, I don't think we need to do that. I think what we can do is just... Yeah, we're just going to connect again. Put these in here. Okay, guys, I'm going to wait until these blocks are finished, and then I'll see you then. Okay, guys, we're back, and I also made a couple of windows for this, because we're going to want to have some windows in our base. But most importantly right now, we're going to have to think about a good shape. I was able to make 3 windows. I think I could have made even more, but the problem is we don't have any silicon right now. So we might need to get some more in the future to make more windows. Now this... Oh, we're low on food. Let's have some. We're gonna have to look for food anyway, so we might as well pick up some silicon. I am thinking we're gonna want to attach these windows this way and maybe have... sort of this walkway around the base, because if you place them this way, you will not be able to place anything against the window from the inside. It'll always have this gap in between, and I might want to have like a table near the window, or put in a constructor right to the window. So that's why I'm kind of thinking we're going to want to place it this way. We're also gonna have to think about how, or like I said, which shape this base is supposed to have. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15 right now. I think 15 is good. I like to have uneven numbers for width or length or stuff like that, so you have one center tile, just in case you need to place something that is 3 times 3. You can always place that in the center. So there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So this would be the center tile. So we're going to mark that by placing that here. Now if we want to make this truly symmetric, we'll enable the symmetry plane. And that way we can now place stuff on both sides without having to do it on both sides. Oh, and by the way, I also instructed the second portable constructor to make concrete blocks. So while we're building here, we should have a decent resupply of concrete blocks. Yeah, like I said, this is just going to be like the foundation and the bottom level. Nothing too fancy. Oh, look at this beautiful sunrise. Yeah, we're gonna have to make our own like skiing lodge or something, because this this environment just, it feels like, I feel like I want to go skiing, and probably gonna have to do some sort of a resort thing here. All right, let's get back to the windows. We're gonna have a door in the middle, and we're gonna put the windows in like this probably. Yeah, I think this is a good idea. And now we only have one left. We can place that here. And there won't be one on the other side. Surprisingly and magically, you can't create windows out of thin air, just because the symmetry plane is enabled. So let's check the constructors again. Okay, there's a lot of concrete blocks now. I know I'm about to leave that. We're gonna put these in here. And let's make more. Okay, see, this wasn't even enough, but I see that even over here stuff is beginning to float, which is something we're definitely going to want to avoid because of a phenomenon that's called structural integrity. Since the stuff is not touching the ground, as you can see here, light green is the best. And right here, like, this is not bad, but it's not optimal anymore. So we're going to want to continue these ridges, these foundations down here, just so it doesn't get any worse than dark green. Because once it starts going red, it's going to be dangerous, and your building might actually collapse. So let's turn that off again. And for now, we're going to have to look for food and silicon, as I said before. We're going to disable these two options, actually, and start looking for some food. And potentially also silicon. I don't think I've seen a lot of silicon here, which is why we were short in the first place. And from what I've observed, I think sometimes silicon, or not just silicon, also generally the 3 basic resources that you can find on almost every planet as a rock, they are usually tied to a certain environment. So silicon, yeah, I really don't know. It just seems like there are some places where you can find a lot of silicon and not too much of the other stuff, and then there are other places where it's the other way around. So, there doesn't seem to be anything here. There's just rocks. And this guy. Do we have a weapon? We do. We might kill this guy for XP. Let's try that. Oh wow, this must be a glitch. I'll be right back, guys. Okay, I just reloaded the save game because my weapon was all screwed up, and sometimes that leads to even more glitches. Oh wow. And I forgot to reload again. Great. Great fun. Oops, I can't even aim. Luckily this guy's not that fast, and without jetpack on, we can escape him quite easily. Only 612 XP, come on game. This guy has potential to kill us. Yes, I know we're hungry. So let's eat one of those. I'm tempted to just pick these herbal leaves here, because they give us XP. If you're watching the Dead is Dead series, the Dead Starter series, then you might have noticed that I also picked a lot of mushrooms there. It's not because they have a fantastic value of food, but because it gives you XP, and this is something you could always use. Especially playing on hard mode, because you only get like 50 XP for a plant. Okay, it's really cold here, which wouldn't be much of a problem if we can find silicon. But I don't see any silicon. Oops. In case you didn't know this, you can shift space to like readjust your HV. Like even without the jump pad on, you can use this key combination to turn back. Like when you're upside down, it'll flip you back over. Okay, there is no silicon here. Did we find a deposit earlier? There's copper here. There's supposed to be 8 silicon deposits. But apparently... Oh, there's a resource here. Let's check that out. Yep, why go around if you can go over it? Handles quite well, more like an SV than an HV. What's that? Slime. It's weird, this high up in the mountains. Aren't they usually like, don't they live near the water or something? Okay guys, just in case the deposit we're about to find is not silicon, I'm gonna take this with us. And it's only, well it's only negative 40 degrees C. Which is not really our preferred temperature, but it's okay. Oh shoot. There's a plasma drone. I can't mess with those yet. Oops, how did I do that? Shoot. I was hoping it would be stuck behind the mountain. But apparently it's fully functional, so we can't even check that. We're just going to go near the resource. It's copper again. We're going to check that out too. It's good that they're plasma drones, because those aren't nearly as accurate as minigun drones. Minigun drones will hit you with every shot. Okay, is there anything here that we could potentially use, like silicon? Whoop. I think while we're at it, we're gonna take this iron with us too. You never know when you're gonna need it. It would be really nice right now to find another golem, because they sometimes have silicon in their inventory. What is that? Oh, nice. We are gonna take this Promethium. This is awesome, because we can now make drill charges. And a drill, obviously. There's more iron. I'm gonna pick that up too, but that's gonna be the last iron, because we're not actually looking for iron. Is this silicon? No, that's just rock. Oh, look at that. And that too. Okay, how much do we have? Only 12. I mean, we can always make silicon out of rock. But right now we need our rock to make concrete blocks. Did they make silicon darker? Because it seems to me like it was these white spots on the rocks. They used to be a lot lighter. But it may be because we're in the snow environment. I'm not sure if it's just my vision that's playing tricks on me. But usually in like grassland or an arid planet or something, you can spot silicon very easily because of the white spots on the rocks. How much we have now? Okay, 20. That's not too bad. I would like one or two more, like one or two rocks, so we can have 30 silicon ore and make 60 ingots. So let's try to do that. $24. Oops, sorry about that. Oh, by the way, I have no idea where we're going. I'm just going. Oops, what's that? Yeah, even though the white spots aren't as clear as they used to be, you can still sort of make up the shape. If you look at this thing, it looks exactly like these small pieces. And this is what silicon always looks like. Whoops. It's negative 46 degrees C. That is very cold. And way cooler than our suit with the boosters can handle. I don't think we found a temperature boost. We only found the multi-boost so far. And a radiation boost, I'm sure of that. But since we're not on the dead planet, there is no reason to put on a radiation boost. Alrighty, so there's silicon. And in case you didn't know this, at negative 40 degrees Celsius and Fahrenheit are the same. So seeing it's negative 45 C, this is also about the same in Fahrenheit. Alright, we're just gonna go back and see if we can find any food on the way back. I'm looking for herbal leaves and plant fibers though. Food may also include meat. So if we see anything we can kill, we'll do it. What is that? Just rock? That's copper, right? I think we could use some copper at least. So let's pick it up. Whoops. I keep pressing C when we're in the air to get back down through the ground, but I keep forgetting that this is not an SV. So C doesn't have any sort of effect. But there's more plant protein, and there's more silicon and copper even. I really should have brought the portable heater though. I didn't even bring our hot beverages. All right. This really isn't the most effective way of getting food. And I am not 100% sure if there's any vegetables on this planet. There probably is some sprouts in the abandoned buildings that we started looting earlier. So we're gonna have to make a little farm here. I don't think I want to mess with these guys yet because they are still quite dangerous, and I think we're gonna wait until we have a Gatling gun either on the HV or our SV that we're about to build. Not that we're about to build, but that will definitely be built in a future episode. And we're definitely going to take this Promethium, because with this, we're it's going to be enough to definitely make a drill charge, or 5 drill charges, because I think you always get 5 out of 1 building order for drill charges. Okay. You're just not interested? Oh, you are. Okay. We'll take those XP, definitely. I think we're gonna try the slime too, and if he gets too dangerous, we'll just hop into our HV. Okay, that wasn't too difficult. But these always give you meat, which is not too bad because we can now make a stake in our portable constructor. And controls are feeling a little sluggish right now. I hope this is not going to be too laggy for you guys. It's not actually laggy, it just feels like an input delay. Man, I'm really tempted to mess with these guys, but I don't think we can yet. Let's do one shotgun shell at them and see what that does. Oh wow, that was good. And you're stuck at our vessel. Oh shoot, he's getting very close to us. I think their kids never attack you on their own. Great. All right. Let's hope we don't get cold too quickly. And there should be 2 more of these oviraptors that we can loot. I think we killed... Yeah, we're out of stamina. Okay. Yep, this one. And then the adult one. Great, we have 10 meat now. That's brilliant. And it's time to wrap up this episode, guys. So off camera, I'm gonna go back to the base, pick up whatever we can find on the way. And if you enjoyed this episode, please like, subscribe, share the video, and subscribe to the channel. I'll appreciate it, and I'll see you in the next episode. Bye-bye.